Have you ever stared at your phone for 20 minutes trying to decide whether to send a message or not? Or spent days thinking about choosing a major, switching jobs, ending a relationship, starting a project, and the more you think, the more confused you feel. Uncertainty feels uncomfortable. It makes your chest tight. Your mind keeps asking, what if I choose wrong? But here's the truth most people don't realize. You don't need certainty to make a good decision. You just need clarity about a few small things. Today, let's talk about how to make better decisions when you feel uncertain, without overthinking yourself into exhaustion. First, understand this. Uncertainty is normal. If you're 16 to 35, your life is full of decisions. What to study, who to date, where to work, whether to move, whether to quit, whether to start. Nobody gives you a manual, and social media makes it worse. You see someone the same age, building a startup, someone traveling the world, someone getting married, someone making six figures, and you think, am I behind? Am I choosing wrong? But uncertainty doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're growing. If everything feels clear and predictable, you're probably not stretching yourself. Now here's the first shift that changes everything. Stop asking, what is the perfect decision? Start asking, what is the next reasonable step? Most people freeze because they treat every decision like it's permanent, like one choice will define their entire life. It won't. Very few decisions are irreversible. Most are adjustable. Choosing a major doesn't lock your future forever. Many people change careers later. Accepting a job doesn't mean you're trapped forever. Dating someone doesn't mean you're signing a lifetime contract. When you stop trying to solve your entire future and instead focus on the next 3 to 6 months, decisions become lighter. You don't need to know the whole map. You just need the next step. Second, separate fear from intuition. This one is powerful. When you feel uncertain, ask yourself, am I afraid because this is wrong for me or because it's uncomfortable? Growth often feels scary. Moving to a new city is scary. Speaking up is scary. Applying for something competitive is scary. Fear doesn't automatically mean don't do it. Sometimes fear means this matters to me. On the other hand, your intuition feels different. It's quieter. It's not loud panic. It's a steady feeling in your body that says, this doesn't feel aligned, or this feels right. Fear screams. Intuition whispers. Third, reduce the pressure by lowering the stakes. One reason uncertainty feels so overwhelming is because, well, you tell yourself, this decision will change everything, so your brain just goes into survival mode. Instead, try to reframe it like this. I'm running an experiment, not I'm choosing my forever career, but I'm testing this path for 1 year, not this person must be the one, but I'm exploring this connection and learning about myself. When you see decisions as experiments, you become curious instead of terrified. And honestly, curiosity makes better decisions than panic ever will. Fourth, gather information, but set a deadline. Some people jump too fast. Others, well, research forever. If you're watching this, you're probably the second type. You read articles, you ask friends, you watch videos, you compare pros and cons, and somehow you still don't choose. Because, more information doesn't always create clarity. Sometimes it just creates more noise. So try this. Give yourself a time limit. I will think about this for 3 days. Or, I will research for 1 week. After that, you decide with the information you have. Indecision is also a decision. It keeps you stuck. Progress, even if it's imperfect, teaches you more than endless thinking ever will. Fifth, think about regret differently. Most people try to avoid short-term discomfort, but they ignore long-term regret. Ask yourself 2 questions. What will I regret more in 5 years? Not trying, or trying and failing. For many students and young professionals, the deeper regret isn't failure. It's never knowing what could have happened. Failure hurts your ego. Regret hurts your soul. And here's something freeing. Even if you choose wrong, you gain experience, skills, self-awareness, stories, strength. No experience is wasted if you reflect on it. Sixth, remember that you can handle more than you think. Uncertainty feels scary because you imagine all these worst-case scenarios. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I lose money? What if I embarrass myself? But think about your past. You've already survived things you once thought you couldn't handle. Exams, breakups, rejections, awkward moments, stressful days. You adapted. Humans are extremely adaptable, especially at your age. When making a decision, don't just evaluate the outcome, evaluate yourself. Trust your ability to respond. Confidence doesn't come from knowing the future. It comes from knowing you'll figure it out. Seventh, align with your values, not other people's expectations. Sometimes uncertainty isn't about options. It's about pressure. Your parents want one thing. Your friends expect something else. Society defines success in a specific way. But if a decision looks good on paper and feels heavy in your heart, pay attention. Ask yourself, if nobody could judge me, what would I choose? That question removes a lot of noise. When your choices align with your values, growth, freedom, stability, creativity, impact, whatever matters to you, uncertainty becomes easier to carry. Because even if it's hard, it feels meaningful. Finally, accept that clarity often comes after action, not before. We like to believe we'll feel 100% sure and then we'll move. In reality, you move first. Then clarity follows. You start the project. Then you realize you love it. You take the job. Then you understand what you want next. You move to a new place. Then you discover who you're becoming. Action creates information. Waiting creates anxiety. You don't need a guarantee. You need courage for the next step. And courage isn't loud. It's quiet. It says, I'm not sure, but I'm willing. If you're feeling uncertain right now, that's okay. It means you care. It means you're thinking about your future. It means you want to choose well. Just remember, there is no perfect path. There is only the path you commit to and grow from. Make the best decision you can with the information you have. Give it your full effort. Learn from what happens. And if you need to adjust later, adjust. Your life is not a single decision. It's a series of brave steps taken in uncertain moments. So take one, not because you're 100% sure, but because you're ready to grow.